Game 2 getting ready to roll here from Silver Diamond Baseball Complex, Carson-Newman and Newberry. The series finale will decide who takes the series in this three-game set. Carson-Newman falls to Newberry in Game 2 of the series just a little while ago, 16-11 final, as Carson-Newman in danger of dropping its first home series in 8 tries, but second game will decide at 7 innings. We'll play. We'll take a look at the starting lineups first for Newberry. Fairly similar to last game. Donovan Ford leading it off in center field. Batting second, number 6, Jacob LeBron in right. Batting third, Cade Faircloth in left. Batting the cleanup spot, the catcher, number 8, Rhett Jolly. Batting fifth, the third baseman, number 17, Jesse Free. Getting the start, and designated hitter, number 19, Brody Winter. Batting seventh, number 15, Henry Gibson. Batting eighth, number 3, Cooper Gentry. And batting ninth, number 4, shortstop, KJ Leshko. So ready to go. It's Griff Hughes on the mound here for Game 2, as he gets a start this afternoon for the Eagles in this 7-inning series capper. Here's Donovan Ford to lead it off. First pitch to him down the middle, called strike one. Looking at the Carson-Newman infield, we'll talk about their batting order here in a little bit. First base, Harrison Travis. Second base, Cole Nathan. Shortstop, Trey Miller. Third base is Aiden Gibson, as this one's lifted deep to right. Going back is the right fielder, Astern. He'll make the play for out number 1, and that brings us to the Carson-Newman outfield. Astern in right, McLean in center, and Spencer Williams back in the lineup in left. Nick Castellana back behind the dish for Carson-Newman here in Game 2, as there's one down here in the top of the first. Jacob LeBron steps in after the flyout off the bat of Ford. First pitch blown away, ball 1. Want to know the count. Hughes delivers to LeBron, finds the outside corner, called strike 1. Still a breeze out here at Silver Diamond Baseball Complex on a breezy, chilly Saturday afternoon, at about 3:30 for first pitch. 1-1 the count to LeBron. The pitch grounded up the middle, fielded by Miller at short, but it skips off his glove. The throw across the diamond is on the money, but not in time, as Miller can't make the play. It's an E6 on Trey Miller. So a base runner for Newberry. You see that one up the middle off the bat of LeBron. Just fumbled by Miller at short. A nice throw to first, but the bobble caused it not to be in time. Runner on first with one down after the error by Trey Miller. As it's Cade Faircloth step in the box. And he's had himself a nice series. He's up to 396, batting almost 400 as he watches low for ball 1. He had the grand slam in Game 1 that played a role in Newberry opening it up in the third. Again, that 11-run third, really the difference in that ball game. Carson-Newman surged back with 8 runs in 2 of the last 3 innings, 4 in the 7th, and 4 in the 8th, 4 in the 9th. As 1-0 skied high right side, Travis will watch it fly to play. Actually, it was the 7th and the 9th when Carson-Newman had 4 runs apiece. But it just wasn't enough to get the Eagles back in that game, a 16-11 loss. Looking at Faircloth last game, he had that grand slam in Game 1. Also had a single and an RBI double. So really nice game from Cade Faircloth in Game 1. As the count sits 1-1, LeBron leads off first, and Hughes will check over there. Throws not in time. It's LeBron back in safely. 1-1 the count with 1 away. Double play in order for the Carson-Newman infield. Here in the top of the first. No score between the Eagles and the Wolves. The lefty Hughes comes set, comes home with a 1-1. Faircloth squares around a bump, pulled back late, as he doesn't like that call. The count is 1-2. So Faircloth was squared around the bunt. Didn't look like he pulled back till the ball was in the glove. Actually pretty close there, but they say Faircloth went around and did not pull back in time. 1-2 the count as the lefty Hughes comes set at the belt. LeBron leads off first. Hughes comes home with a 1-2. That one gets off Faircloth's knee. That's a hit by pitch. As the pitch gets away from Griff Hughes, Faircloth will gingerly walk down to first. That'll move Jacob LeBron over to second. with one away. That one just ran away from Hughes there and clipped Faircloth in the batter's box. So first and second now for Rhett Jolly. As Hughes, the lefty on the mound, we'll talk about him throughout today. 3.94 ERA, 2-1 win-loss record on the young season as he deals the first pitch of the at-bat to Jolly. It's taken low for ball one. Carson-Newman used 8 pitchers in the first game, so looking for a little longevity out of Griff Hughes in the 7-inning ball game. As Carson-Newman tossed quite a few arms in that first ball game. A couple freshmen came in and did their job. As here's the 1-0. This one's skied high in the infield. Trey Miller with the read on it. He'll come all the way over in front of Cole Nathan. It's short and he'll have to lay out to make the play on a ball that was wobbling in the air, but Miller makes the play for out number 2. So you see Miller came all the way over in front of Cole Nathan behind the second base bag, and he's able to make the play. Here's Jesse Free up to the plate. As the first pitch is high for ball one. So the Eagles looking to take 2 of 3 from Newberry in this weekend set. Again, have the midweek game off after previously scheduling with Milligan. That game has been canceled, so the Eagles will have some extra time off to get right for Tusculum over the weekend as the 1-0 finds the inside corner of the plate. Strike one. 2 away here, top of the first. No score between Carson-Newman and Newberry. But the Wolves with an early runner in scoring position after LeBron reaches on the error by Miller. And Faircloth hit by a pitch. Now a check back to second as Miller tried to come back door and get LeBron, but the throw is not in time. 1 ball and 1 strike to count to Jesse Free. Faircloth leads off first, LeBron off second. Hughes comes set, Castellano gives him the call behind the dish. Here's a 1-1. Gets the outside corner, called strike 2. Hughes looking to leave a couple runners on and get the Eagles to the plate in the bottom half of the first. As Carson-Newman looks to rob a series win against the preseason South Atlantic Conference favorite. The 1-2 is in there, called strike 3. Nice breaking ball from Griff Hughes, and he sets down Jesse Free, trots off the mound, and the Eagles will come to the plate in the bottom of the first. No score after Griff Hughes strands 2 base runners for Newberry. We'll be back here on the Eagles Sports Network.
When you're sick and tired of fast food and need a fresh home-cooked meal, turn to Lisa's Country Kitchen. Lisa's been cooking up her fresh, never-frozen food for the Lakeway area for more than 15 years. Lisa's cares about her customers. You may enter a stranger, but you'll leave a friend. From foot-long hot dogs to juicy steaks, Lisa's has the best food for the best prices.
Lisa's Country Kitchen on Route 92 off Old Andrew Johnson Highway. The best food for the best prices.
Serving East Tennessee for 40 years, Magaha Electric is the perfect choice for all your electrical projects. Magaha Electric specializes in commercial, retail, manufacturing, residential, and industrial contracting needs. Magaha Electric can provide superior service, technical know-how, and realistic budgeting for any size project in a timely, cost-effective manner. Visit MagahaElectric.com for all your electrical contracting needs. Magaha Electric, your East Tennessee electrical contracting source.
Back on the Eagles Sports Network, Carson-Newman and Newberry scoreless after the top of the first. As Newberry doesn't tally a hit, but an error and a hit by pitch allowed Newberry to get runner in scoring position, but stranded after Griff Hughes gets the punch out of Jesse Free to end the inning. So going through the starting 9 for Carson-Newman will be Dalton McLean leading it off, Spencer Williams batting second, James Denton batting third, the designated hitter, batting fourth, Harrison Travis. Batting fifth, Nick Castellana. Sixth is Aiden Gibson. Seventh, Trey Miller, as he shifts back towards the bottom of the order. Again, big versatility with Miller. Batting eighth is Sam Astern, and batting ninth is the freshman Cole Nathan. And the Eagles will face off with Hunter French. The first pitch is outside for ball one. French got the start at first in the first game of this doubleheader. And he tallied an RBI single as McLean watches outside corner for strike one. So French, a two-way player, 5.19 ERA on the year, 0-1 win-loss record. One start for him this season as the 1-1 is low, ball two. 8 2/3 innings pitched, 12 hits, 5 earned runs, 2 walks, and 6 strikeouts. The batter is hitting an average of .316 against Hunter French as the 2-1 is low and away, ball three. So Dalton McLean looking to work his way aboard to lead off the bottom of the first. As here's a 3-1 from French. That one skips in, ball four. McLean is going to race down the first baseline, but Jolly able to get back to the ball in time. No further advancement from McLean, but he does get a leadoff walk. Here's Spencer Williams. Last time the Eagles took the field at Silver Diamond Baseball Complex, that weekend series with Cedarville, Williams launched that grand slam, accounting for 4 of his 5 RBIs this year, his first career home run, to give the Eagles the decisive 4 runs they needed to win that ball game over Cedarville. As first pitch, the at-bats down low for ball one. And only 7 innings here in game 2. If you're just joining us, Carson-Newman drops game 1, 16-11. And 11 of Newberry's 16 runs coming in the third. The 1-0 down the middle for strike one. So Williams in the box, Denton on deck, Travis in the hole as the Eagles look to strike first in this ball game. 1 ball and 1 strike the count to Williams. McLean leads off first. Here's a pitch from French. It's offered at and fouled into the glove of Jolly for strike 2. So as I mentioned, busy afternoon on the Eagle Sports Network. Last we checked on Limestone and Carson-Newman on the women's side, Limestone had a slight advantage. We'll take a look at that here in a little while as the 1-2 to Williams misses in the opposite side batter's box for ball 2. James Denton, who had a 2-run home run in game 1, awaits on deck at one point. The Eagles had 3 runs, all on home runs. As here's the 2-2. Williams lines it right side. That's a base hit. Rounding second is McLean. He's going to go for 3. The throw is on line, but not in time. A single for Spencer Williams puts runners on the corners. Nobody out here in the bottom of the first. Nice piece of hitting from Williams to take it right side. Turned on the ball well, poked it through the infield, and McLean using his speed. LeBron came up to throw. Pretty nice throw. Skipped in 1 hop to the third base bag, but slightly offline, and McLean likely would have been in there in time regardless. So here's James Denton. Mentioned he homered in the first game. And an opportunity for Carson-Newman to get on the board first with McLean just 90 feet away. The pitch to Denton, sweeping breaking ball, goes back door and catches the outside corner of the plate for strike 1. On the count to Denton. Williams on first, McLean on third. Denton chops this one right side. Scooped up by Gentry. Throw to first is in time, but it's a fielder's choice RBI for James Denton that scores Dalton McLean, and the Eagles take the 1-0 lead. Again, Denton doing just what he needs to do, a high chopper to the right side. Nice play by Gentry ranging to his left. But the Eagles still get on the board first. It's 1-0 with Harrison Travis coming to the plate. Spencer Williams advances to second. That one finds the inside corner for strike 1. So the Eagles take the early lead over Newberry. As French sets and fires to Travis down low, he held up as the count moves 1-1. Travis in the box, Castellano on deck, Gibson in the hole for Carson-Newman. You're in the bottom of the first with the early advantage and possibility to add some more. Here's a 1-1 from French. Travis chops it left side, foul. 1 ball and 2 strikes the count now to Harrison Travis. The senior hitting 167. Slow start for him, but he's bound to get it rolling here in this season. Again, still early on. And Travis has proved that it'll get going sooner rather than later. 1-2 the count. French to Travis. He'll take a look back at second to check on Williams. And nothing there with Gentry coming in to apply the tag. Williams back in ahead of the throw. Not a bad idea there by French, but Williams heads up play to get back to the bag. 1-2 the count to Travis. This one chopped left side off the chest of the shortstop and no throw. Harrison Travis aboard on the error by KJ Leshko. That advances Spencer Williams to third. Costly error there by Leshko. Could have gotten the out number 2. But now to give way to Nick Castellana. Hard hit ball by Travis. Came up into the chest of Leshko. As now we'll see an early mound visit to check on Hunter French. Runners on the corners. Don't believe this will indicate a change this early on. Again, both sides use their fair share of pitchers in game one. Newberry tossed 4. And they were able, due to the advantage they had, to leave Morrison in for longer than they would have the game remained close. Again, Carson-Newman cut it to as little as 12-7. But then Newberry, with 4 runs in the 8th, were able to push it back out to a 9-run advantage. Carson-Newman gets 4 in the 9th, but it's not enough. And due to the cushion, Blake Morrison able to stay in the game and finish it out. And a big advantage for Newberry to have that advantage that late in the game, not to have to spend another arm in that game, as Hunter French having a chat with Russell Triplett on the mound. As Castellano will come back to the box. Mound visit concluded. Runners on the corners. Just 1 out in this one. As Castellano will step in. Williams on third. Travis aboard at first. French fires home. Low and away, ball 1. Windy and chilly afternoon here in Jefferson City, Tennessee. These two teams competitive game 1 despite Newberry having an 11-run advantage at one point. Carson-Newman did a good job to claw back in that one and make it interesting as a 1-0 to Castellana, skied high towards center field. Donovan Ford is underneath it, and Williams will tag from third and come home to make it a 2-0 ball game. Sacrifice fly for Nick Castellana, and the Eagles push the lead to 2. Williams stays aboard first. As now it's going to be Aiden Gibson. Here's Aiden Gibson. The first pitch of the at-bat runs high. The breaking ball does not break back towards the plate. The count moves 1 ball and no strikes. One 0 the count to Gibson. This one's outside, ball 2. Gibson back in the box, a 2-0 count as Harrison Travis leads off first. French sets and fires, a 2-0, skied high, right side. LeBron giving chase to his right, and he'll make the play for out number 3. But the Eagles strike first. 2 runs in the first inning. As we'll head to the bottom, 2 runs on 1 hit for Carson-Newman. We'll head to the top of the second. Carson-Newman leads 2-0 here on the Eagles Sports Network.
There's something about a small community that unites us, whether it's cheering on our favorite team or the way we come together in a crisis. Small communities are made up of people with big hearts. We're dedicated to hard work and innovation through sunny days and stormy nights. AEC is always here, powering the people and the places that make our community a spectacular place to call home. AEC, power what matters most.
Insurance, it's about people, not things. It's about security. It's about confidence. It's about relationships. It's about trust. It's about you. As a local independent agent, Bible Insurance Agency can design an insurance program that's just right for you and your family. Give the people you love safe, sound, secure protection from Auto Owners Insurance. Call Bible Insurance Agency 423-586-4320 or go by 1600 East Andrew Johnson Highway in Morristown.
Back for the top of the second, Carson-Newman leads Newberry 2-0 after 2 runs in the bottom half of the first inning. As it'll be Brody Winter to step in. No one on, no one out. Griff Hughes with a solid first inning of work. First pitch from him finds the inside corner for strike one. So the Eagles get a couple runners on. Spencer Williams with the only hit of the inning. But James Denton scores him on a fielder's choice as the next pitch is in there for strike two. And Nick Castellano with a sacrifice fly scores Spencer Williams from third, and the Eagles have a 2-0 advantage. Here's the 0-2 from Hughes. It's popped up and out of play. Griff Hughes, the left-handed arm. The senior, 3.94 ERA on the year, 2-1 record. As get back on the mound. No balls and 2 strikes to count. Now 17 innings for Hughes on the year as he'll deal the 0-2. Swing and a miss on the off-speed. Nasty pitch. Freezes up Brody Winter in a half-hearted swing for out number 1. Back-to-back punch-outs for Hughes dating back to last inning. As you see this breaking ball, Winter didn't know what to do with it. Here's Hunter Gibson. This he'll watch. Or Henry Gibson. Watches for strike one. Squared around a bump, but pulled back. Called strike one nonetheless. Cooper Gentry on deck. And KJ Leshko in the hole as Gibson watches this one skip in for ball one. Again, the Eagles looking to keep that home series winning streak alive. 7 straight series wins dating back to last year. As here's the 1-1. Fouled off. Count moves 1-2. One ball, 2 strikes, 1 down for Griff Hughes and this Eagles defense. We'll look around the infield and the outfield here in a moment as Hughes readies to deal with a 1-2 to Gibson. The pitch just misses the outside corner. Ball 2. So the infield, Travis at first, Nathan at second, and Miller at short. Gibson at third, Castellano behind the dish as we'll look at this pitch. Misses by maybe an inch. 2 balls and 2 strikes to count to Gibson. Hughes winds up and deals. That's just a bit low for ball 3. 3 balls, 2 strikes, 1 down. Bases empty for Henry Gibson. Here's a payoff from Hughes. Outside corner called strike 3. He rung him up again. Griff Hughes up to 3 strikeouts, 3 consecutive strikeouts. And there's 2 away. It's a beautiful pitch from Hughes for out number 2. Here's Cooper Gentry with 2 down as Hughes winds up and delivers. Gentry squares around a bunt, but Hughes paints the outside corner as Gentry pulls back for strike 1. So Gentry, 222 on the year, 4 hits. As he awaits the 0-1, fouled back. Count moves 0-2. Leshko on deck to round out the first trip through Newberry's 9 here in game number 2. As Gentry awaits the 0-2, the pitch from Hughes inside. And Gentry thought he got him. Didn't know what the call was. Did he go around on the swing? The home plate umpire is explaining and now checked down the first baseline. They're saying Gentry went around a really confusing series of events there as they ruled that Gentry went around, and that's the 4th strikeout for Griff Hughes. So an unconventional one, but Hughes strikes out the side. In the top of the second, let's look right here before we go to break. He sure did go around. That's the 4th strikeout for Hughes. We'll head to the bottom of the second. Eagles lead 2-0 here on the Eagles Sports Network.
Don't know what to wear on game day? Head over to shopseeandeagles.com for all of your Carson-Newman athletics gear. You can find clothing from Adidas, Columbia, Nike, and Under Armour to cover you from head to toe. ShopSeeingEagles.com also has duffel bags, backpacks, jewelry, pet supplies, and gifts. Don't waste any more time. Prove you are the ultimate Carson-Newman fan with the official gear of the Eagles at ShopSeeingEagles.com. Visit today.
Dorm food got you down? Need a home-cooked meal? Then Lisa's Country Kitchen is for you. Lisa's Country Kitchen has been feeding Carson-Newman students for 15 years. Lisa's has a family-friendly atmosphere all day long, from the morning with their $2.99 breakfast specials to dinner with Lisa's fresh, never-frozen steaks. Carson-Newman students get a 10% discount with their student ID.
Lisa's Country Kitchen on Route 92 off Old Andrew Johnson Highway. The best food for the best prices.
Trey Miller to the plate to lead off the bottom of the second inning. Griff Hughes strikes out the side in the top half as Miller watches first pitch from French down the middle for strike one. Really nice stuff from Griff Hughes so far. 3 strikeouts in the second, 4 straight dating back to the first as Miller watches outside for ball one. So the Eagles off to a good start here in game 2, leading 2-0. As here's a 1-1 from French. Miller watches outside corner, called strike 2. Sam Stern on deck. Cole Nathan in the hole before we head back to the top for Dalton McClain. As here's the 1-2 to Miller. He loops it, shallow left field. Lesh goes underneath it. He makes the play for the first out of the inning. Here's Sam Stern stepping in. Nobody on and 1 away. As the righty steps in the box. The right-handed French prepares to deal in the windup. Here's the first pitch to the at-bat. Outside. Takes the glove off of Rhett Jolly for ball one. Stern, 333 on the year, 4 hits. And 12 at-bats. As here's the 1-0. That misses outside, ball 2. The right fielder Stern stands back in, the 2-0. Finds the outside corner, called strike 1. So Nathan on deck again, the freshman, looking for his first hit. He's 0 for 11 so far, but does have an RBI sacrifice fly in the game against Lee as the Stern fouls it off into the glove of Jolly for strike 2. So Hunter French again getting the start. Started at first in game 1. This here's the 2-2 from French. Swing and miss up high. Strike 3. The Stern down on strikes, first punch out for Hunter French. So it'll be Cole Nathan to step in with 2 down as French looks for a 1-2-3 inning. Let's take a look at that fastball up high. Got a Stern to swing and miss. As Jolly did drop it after the fact. The Stern raced down the first baseline, but Jolly able to take care of him. So Nathan skies it right side on the first pitch of the at-bat. Foul ball. Nathan, the true freshman, starting in his 4th game of the year. The 0-1 grounded up the middle. Fielded on a hop by Gentry. Throw to first is in time. Nice play by Cooper Gentry. It looked like Nathan for a second there might have had his first collegiate hit, but Gentry able to get it up the middle for out number 3. So a 1-2-3 frame for Hunter French as we head to the top of the 3rd. Eagles lead 2-0 here on the Eagles Sports Network.
How do you know you're in a community, not just a town? Well, strangers smile as they walk by. They refill your coffee without you asking. And when you ask directions, people offer to walk you there. Communities give more. The way you know when you walk into First Bank that you are in a real community bank. Great products, direct access to your local bankers, and relationships that can last a lifetime. Don't just have an account. Have a community with First Bank. Member FDIC.
At InterDigital, we strive to be a leading provider of cutting-edge digital and marketing solutions. At InterDigital, we want to help our clients find success. Our team of technology gurus work together to ensure InterDigital continues to progress forward as technology advances. At InterDigital, we make technology work for you. Visit interdigital.com for IT support, web development, virtual tours, graphic design, internet marketing, mobile app, and film production services.
InterDigital, laser focused on your success.
Top three here at Silver Diamond Baseball Complex. Eagles lead 2-0 with KJ Leshko coming to the plate to kick off the top of the third inning. Then we'll go back to the top for Donovan Ford. As Griff Hughes looks to build on a 1-2-3 inning in which he struck out the side in the second. Leshko squares around the bump, pulls back on a pitch that finds the zone for strike one. Really nice stuff from Griff Hughes so far. 2 innings pitched, 4 strikeouts. As this one's just a hair low for ball one. No hits allowed either through the first 2 innings. As count 1 ball and 1 strike to Leshko. Lefty winds up and deals. Big swing and a miss by Leshko. Strike 2. 4 straight punch outs for Griff Hughes, looking for his 5th in a 1-2 count. Shakes off a couple from Castellana. Winds up, deals the 1-2. Chopped right side, foul. No runs on no hits for the Wolves so far. 2 runs on 1 hit, being the Spencer Williams single in the first for the Eagles. 1-2. Just misses. Castellana came up ready to swing it around the diamond, but it's called ball 2. Let's take a look at that one, see where it missed. Just a bit low. 2 balls and 2 strikes to count now to Leshko, the pitch. Swing and a miss up high, strike 3. 5 straight strikeouts for number 28 in pinstripes. Got Leshko to chase up high, and the Wolves don't have any answers for Griff Hughes right now on the rubber. 1 down, top 3. Donovan Ford back up to the plate. As the lefty Hughes wheels and deals, Ford tries to lay down a bunt, pulls back. They're going to check down the first baseline, and he did so in time for ball 1. Hughes winds up, deals the 1-0. Breaking ball finds the inside corner, strike 1. 5 strikeouts for Griff Hughes, all coming consecutively. As a 1-1 to Ford, fouled off, count 1-2. Started with Free in the 5 hole, 5 through 9 he punched out. And now looking for the punch out of Ford in a 1-2 count. Castellana gives him the signal. The 1-2. High and in. Ball 2. Jacob LeBron on deck. He reached on an error in his first at-bat. And Cade Faircloth was hit by a pitch. The only 2 base runners to speak of for Newberry through 2 innings. Here's a 2-2. Low and in, ball 3. 3 balls, 2 strikes, 1 down, nobody aboard for Newberry and Donovan Ford. As Hughes will wind up, deal the payoff. This is chopped left side, foul. Hughes on a 3-2 count, looking to set down his 6th consecutive Wolf. As he'll wind up and deal the next payoff. This one chopped back towards third. It'll be Gibson to field on a hop. Throw to first in time to get the speedy Ford for out number 2. Nice play by Aiden Gibson for the second out of the third. That breaks Hughes' streak of 5 consecutive strikeouts, but it's out number 2. Get the pesky Donovan Ford to the plate. Here's Jacob LeBron. Pitch from Hughes, well high for ball 1. 1 ball and no strikes to the 2-hole hitter. The right fielder, LeBron. Here's the 1-0. Fouled into the glove of Castellana. Strike 1. Newberry's got a pair of brothers, Ethan LeBron and Jacob LeBron. Ethan pitched the first game and had himself a productive outing. 6 innings pitched, 2 hits, 3 earned runs, and 5 strikeouts. As Hughes leaves the 1-1 well outside, ball 2. No one on for LeBron here in the top of the third. Still no hits for Newberry with Carson-Newman out in front. 2-0. Here's a 2-1 from Hughes. LeBron squares around a bump, pulls back in time for ball 3. Faircloth on deck in the hole, Rhett Jolly, as Hughes looks for another 1-2-3 inning, but in a 3-1 count with Jacob LeBron. The pitch, high and in, ball 4. And LeBron's walk will keep the inning alive for the time being. So LeBron's second time aboard, reached on an error on his first at-bat, and now gets aboard via the walk for Cade Faircloth. Faircloth reached on a hit by pitch in his first at-bat as he steps back in. Hughes sets to the belt and deals. That one finds the inside corner, called strike 1. No balls and 1 strike to Newberry's left fielder. Lefty-righty matchup here. Faircloth, the righty, awaits. He fouls it off. Count moves 0-2. Eagles looking for their third straight scoreless defensive inning, with LeBron taking his lead off first. Here's the 0-2 pitch from Hughes. This one blooped to right side. Travis will give it a look as well as a stern, and they'll both watch it soar out of play. Count remains 0-2. The hot hitting Cade Faircloth, again, .396 on the year. Another note about Faircloth, he's hitting .421 with 2 outs in the frame. Situation right here in an 0-2 count. LeBron leads off first. Hughes sets. The lefty looks home, takes a brief look back at first. And he'll toss it over there to check on LeBron. He's back in safely. No balls and 2 strikes. Hughes sets. And he'll come home with the 0-2. Finds the outside corner, called strike 3. And Griff Hughes continues to roll. That's now 6 strikeouts on the afternoon. He strands LeBron on first. As this pitch, beautiful on the outside part of the plate to end the top of the third. We'll head to the bottom. Eagles lead 2-0 here on the Eagles Sports Network.
Sure, we've been around a while, 171 years to be exact. We know the power of a liberal arts-based Christian education and the tremendous potential of what can be found on this campus, within this community. We are adventurers, dreamers, believers, passionate and compassionate, curious and clever, driven by a common purpose towards a common goal.
I found my passion.
I found purpose.
We are Carson-Newman.
What will you find?
Domino's Pizza in Jefferson City and Morristown wants to help feed your business. When you're hungry at lunch, show your business card at Domino's in Jefferson City and Morristown when you make your purchase for pickup or delivery to get 25% off the entire order. That's 25% off your order at Domino's in Jeff City and Morristown when you show your business card. Call 865-471-6700 to get a pizza. Domino's, the official pizza of the Carson-Newman Eagles.
Back for the bottom of the third here on the Eagles Sports Network. Top of the order due up for the Eagles. Carson-Newman leads 2-0 right here on the Eagles Sports Network. Ryan Wilkes with your coverage this afternoon as McLean steps up to face off with French. McLean grounds this one left side, scooped up on a hop by Free. Throw across the diamond. Nice scoop by Gibson for out number 1. So 1 pitch, 1 out off the bat of Dalton McLean. As that'll bring Spencer Williams to the plate. He has the lone hit of this ball game so far. A single back in the first. Eventually came into scoring a sacrifice fly by Nicholas Castellana. First pitch to him down the middle, called strike 1. Wind still blowing out towards right center field. It's been a windy afternoon here in Jefferson City. The 0-1 outside as Williams pulled back his bunt attempt. And the count now 1 ball and 1 strike. Here's the offering to Williams. He grounds it right side. Diving attempt by the second baseman Gentry, but it's through. Williams rounding first. He's going to head for 2. The throw not in time to get Spencer Williams, and that's a double. to put himself in scoring position with one down. Now a single and a double for Williams. You could tell rounding first, he wanted to go for two immediately, and he legs it out, dives in there, the throw just a hair off the mark. And James Denton will step back up to the plate. So now Spencer Williams with both hits in this ball game as he leads off second. First pitch to Denton is skied to left. Underneath it is Faircloth. He'll put it away for the second out. Both outs in this inning have been on the first pitch of the at-bat as McLean grounded out. And then Denton's fly out. Here's Harrison Travis with two down and a runner in scoring position on second after Spencer Williams' one-out double. Do nothing. Carson-Newman out in front after two runs in the bottom of the first. As here's a pitch to Travis, a breaking ball that clips the outside corner for strike one. Settling down after that first, Hunter French has done a solid job as we take a look at Harrison Travis's numbers. 10 RBIs, 2 coming in game one as Travis watches outside for ball one. But French has done a solid job after that first inning. He's allowed 2 hits, 2 earned runs. He does have a strikeout as well as a walk to his tally. As French sets at the numbers, takes a brief look back at second, comes home with a 1-1. Travis will sky it high. Ford coming in center. And the towering fly ball is caught for out number 3. Spencer Williams doubles with one away, but he's stranded on the base pass nonetheless. Carson-Newman still leads, heading into the top of the 4th. 2-0 here on the Eagle Sports Network.
Domino's Pizza in Jefferson City has deals for Carson-Newman students. Bring in your valid student ID when you order for pickup or delivery, and Domino's in Jefferson City will give you a steaming hot large one-topping pizza for $4.99. That's a large one-topping pizza for Carson-Newman students for $4.99 at Domino's in Jeff City. Call 865-471-6700 to order. That's 865-471-6700. Domino's, the official pizza of the Carson-Newman Eagles.
Okay, let's see. I'm ready to do this. Carson-Newman. It's been around since 1851. Lots of flexible online programs. Wow. World-class accredited academics. A faith and learning environment with professors who really care about me. A top 10 best value school. Carson-Newman gives $48 million a year in financial aid. This is the perfect place. I'm in.
Top 4 here at Silver Diamond Baseball Complex. Carson-Newman leads Newberry in the series finale, 2-0 here on the Eagle Sports Network. As it'll be Rhett Jolly to take the first cuts of inning number 4 against Griff Hughes, who's been excellent thus far. 3 innings pitched, no hits, 6 strikeouts. First pitch from him, Jolly chops it left side. Gibson fields on a backhand throw across the diamond, pulls Travis slightly off the bag, but he applies a tag to Rhett Jolly for out number 1. Nice play by Gibson, and Travis firmly applied the tag, knocking Rhett Jolly off his toes for the first out. Jolly going down the first baseline. Not much Travis could do other than that. But out number 1. As here's Jesse Free. Watches the first pitch down low for ball 1. Here's a 1-0 from Hughes. Just misses down low for ball 2. Free in the box. Winner on deck. Gibson in the hole for Newberry. As here's a 2-0. Grounded left side and foul down the third base line as the count moves 2 balls and 1 strike. Nice start for Carson-Newman here in game 2. Just 2 hits and both coming off the bat of Spencer Williams as a 2-1 breaking ball in there for strike 2. Nice pitch from Hughes. Lefty back on the mound, ready to go in the windup. Here's a windup in the 2-2. Chopped down the third base line, and Gibson will grab it in foul ground as the count remains 2-2. So an update from Limestone. Carson-Newman, the women's team on the hardwood, falls in close fashion to Limestone. 77-75, the Eagles fall. The men coming up soon, so we'll keep you posted on that game. Adam Cavalier will have your call from Gaffney, South Carolina. As the lefty Hughes ready to steal the 2-2. Looks home to Castellana, gets a call. Here's a windup in the offering. Just inside, ball 3. Full count. Hughes to Free. Base runners have been few and far between for the Wolves here in this ball game. As here's the payoff. Check swing. It's fouled down the first base line. And Free stays alive. There's only been 3 base runners in this game for the Wolves, 2 of which being Jacob LeBron, reach on an error and a walk, and then Kate Faircloth was hit by a pitch. As here's a payoff. This one grounded up the middle. Backhand attempt by Nathan goes off his glove, and that'll be a base hit for Jesse Free, the first hit of the ball game for Newberry. Another great attempt by Nathan, who's made some really nice plays defensively, fully laid out, tried to make that play. But nonetheless, we'll call it an infield single for Jesse Free. Here's Brody Winter stepping in the box with 1 away. Decent lead over at first for Free as the first pitch swung and a miss for strike 1. No balls and 1 strike the count with 1 down. Double play in order for the Carson-Newman infield. As Winter steps back in, Gibson on deck. Gentry in the hole as we give 6, 7, 8 in the Newberry 9. Hughes will deliver. Winter squares around a bump, pulls back, but it's called strike 2. Winter didn't like that one. But nonetheless, the count moves 0-2. Free leads off first after the 1-out single. As Hughes sets in the stretch. Check back to first. Not in time to get Free. Hughes comes set, ready to deal the 0-2. The lefty takes a peek over at first, but will come home with the 0-2 pitch. Winter skies it right side, foul. So the Eagles out in front, 2-0. Last 2 innings have been scoreless offensively, but the Eagles hold the advantage thanks to that first inning where they got on the scoreboard first with 2 runs in the bottom half of the first. As the lefty Hughes sets. Here's the 0-2. Just low, ball 1. Hughes so far with 6 strikeouts, had 5 straight at one point. Looking for his 7th right here. He sets and deals a 1-2. Swing and a miss, strike 3. That's number 7 for Griff Hughes. I'll bring Henry Gibson to the plate with 2 away as Hughes continues to roll. Winter just behind that one, and he's retired for the 2nd out. Second punch out for Winter on the afternoon. As the lefty Hughes sets, ready to deal to Henry Gibson. Gibson takes, low and away, ball 1. Gibson hitting 146 on the season, 6 hits, 3 RBIs, 14 strikeouts. So he's struck out quite a few times so far this season. As Hughes comes home with the 1-0, he catches the outside corner, called strike 1. Gentry on deck, Leshko in the hole. As we get ready to round out the second trip to the Newberry order. 1-1 the count to Henry Gibson as Hughes comes set at the belt. Here's a 1-1. In there on the inside corner, called strike 2. 1 ball and 2 strikes with 2 down. Hughes looking for back-to-back punch-outs to end the top of the 4th. As he sets, takes a look back at first at Free, but will come home with a 1-2. Gibson grounds it left side to Aiden Gibson, who throws across in time for out number 3. Another scoreless frame for Griff Hughes. As we'll head to the bottom of the 4th, Eagles maintain the 2-0 lead despite Newberry's first hit. We'll be right back with the bottom of the 4th inning on the Eagles Sports Network.
This is Carson-Newman men's basketball alum Taylor Hawkins. I want to help your family secure its financial future. I'm with Modern Woodman Financial Planning, where we touch lives and secure futures. Let Modern Woodman protect your family's financial security through life insurance, retirement planning, and financial services. You can contact me, Taylor Hawkins, at cneagles.com/Modern Woodman. That's cneagles.com/Modern Woodman. Help secure your family's financial future through Modern Woodman Financial Planning.
The number one source for Carson-Newman athletics gear is shopseeandeagles.com, where you can find gear from Adidas, Columbia, Nike, and Under Armour. Shirts, jerseys, sweatshirts, shorts, pants, hats, and scarves. Shopseeandeagles.com is your source for everything CN. You can even show your school spirit on your smartphone or tablet. All of your game day essentials can be found in one place. ShopSeeAndEagles.com.
Back for the bottom of the 4th, it's Nick Castellana to step in. Eagles lead 2-0 here on the Eagles Sports Network after another shutdown inning from Griff Hughes. Here's the first offering from Hunter French. It's outside for ball 1. Can't understate Griff Hughes' excellence in this ball game so far. As Castellana at the plate, he had a home run, solo home run in the first game, as he lifts this one deep center. Forward, back to the track, and he'll make the play for out number 1. So Castellana down his second fly out to center in as many at-bats. As now Aiden Gibson will step up. Good swing from Castellana, just didn't get quite enough of it. As that'll bring Gibson to the plate with 1 away. First pitch from French is in for strike 1. 1 down, nobody on for Gibson. As the Eagles lead 2-0. It's been a bit of a pitcher's duel so far, but right on cue, Aiden Gibson punches one through the left side of the infield. A base hit. 3rd hit of the afternoon. First not by Spencer Williams. As Gibson is now 1 for 2. Nice piece of hitting there from Gibson to get it through the left side of the infield. As that'll bring Trey Miller up to the plate. Just about halfway through this one, Eagles with the 2-0 lead. As here's the first pitch from French. It's low and away for ball 1. Miller 0 for 1 in this ball game. A fly out to short. As he'll stand back in. 1-0 count. Gibson aboard first. After the 1-out single. Here's a pitch. Miller grounds it left side. Scooped up at 3rd by Free. Throw to second for 1 for first. Not in time to turn the double play, but Gibson is taking off the base pass. And now there's 2 away. Close play there. Nice turn between Free and Gentry. As we'll take a look at it right here off the bat. Pretty hard hit ground ball. Clean field. And throw to second. Throw to first. Not in time to get the speedy Miller. Nice job by Trey Miller to leg it out down the first baseline and avoid the inning-ending double play. As now Sam Stern will step in. Miller's going to take off. This one sliced right side. It's a base hit for Stern. Miller around second. He's going to head for 3, and now he's going to stop right there despite the bobble by the right fielder, LeBron. We're going to give Sam Stern a single and an error on the right fielder, Jacob LeBron. That puts him on second. Beautiful hit and run converted by a Stern and Miller. As you see, that one gets to the right side of the infield. And LeBron, again, struggles to field it. Almost deja vu of yesterday. Pretty much the exact same play that scored Aiden Gibson to win the game for the Eagles. Is now Cole Nathan will step in with runners on second and 3rd and 2 away as he takes strike 1. Miller on 3rd. a Stern on second. With 2 down as Nathan watches this one lone away. 1-1 the count to the freshman. Still searching for his first collegiate hit. This would be a great time to get it. Second and third, 2 down. At the top of the order awaiting. The 1-1. Finds the outside corner, called strike 2. Miller takes his lead off third, a Stern off second after the single in the air by LeBron that put him on second base. As a set in the 1-2, just a bit high. Nice job by the freshman Nathan to hold up. As the count now 2 balls and 2 strikes. The right-handed hitter steps back in. The righty French delivers a 2-2. This one chopped up the middle to Gentry at second. The throw to first is in time for out number 3. So despite 2 hits in the frame, the Eagles go down scoreless bottom 4th, and we'll head to the top of the 5th. Eagles still lead by 2 here on the Eagle Sports Network.
When you're sick and tired of fast food and need a fresh home-cooked meal, turn to Lisa's Country Kitchen. Lisa's been cooking up her fresh, never-frozen food for the Lakeway area for more than 15 years. Lisa's cares about her customers. You may enter a stranger, but you'll leave a friend. From foot-long hot dogs to juicy steaks, Lisa's has the best food for the best prices.
Lisa's Country Kitchen on Route 92 off Old Andrew Johnson Highway. The best food for the best prices.
Serving East Tennessee for 40 years, Magaha Electric is the perfect choice for all your electrical projects. Magaha Electric specializes in commercial, retail, manufacturing, residential, and industrial contracting needs. Magaha Electric can provide superior service, technical know-how, and realistic budgeting for any size project in a timely, cost-effective manner. Visit MagahaElectric.com for all your electrical contracting needs. Magaha Electric, your East Tennessee electrical contracting source.
Back for the top of the 5th. Eagles out in front, 2-0. Despite straining runners on second and third to end the frame, Eagles still out in front. And much thanks to Griff Hughes on the mound. 7 strikeouts through 4 innings. As we're going to see a pinch hitter for Newberry, it's going to be Jamar Lugo to come in and hit. He'll take Cooper Gentry's spot in the order as we go 8-9-1 in Newberry's 9 on the second trip through. So Lugo got a pinch hitting opportunity yesterday. He ripped a single, as now he'll take the first pitch inside for ball 1 on the hand of Griff Hughes. So Leschko on deck and Ford in the hole, as here's the 1-0 from Hughes. Same spot, same result for ball 2. Just missing the inside corner to the dismay of the Carson-Newman fans in attendance, as here's the 2-0 from Hughes. That one just misses again, ball 3. Hughes looking for that inside corner, has yet to find it yet. As you look at Lugo's numbers, 188 on the season. Here's a 3-0 from Hughes. That one gets the corner, first strike 1. Hughes really trying to work that inside corner that time, able to get it. As Hughes will wind up, deal with a 3-1. That's in there, strike 2. 3 balls, 2 strikes, no one out here in the 5th. As Hughes looks to work his way back in the count, the payoff. Chopped left side, and it'll go foul. So the count remains full at 3-2. As Hughes searching for his 8th punch out. Pretty flawless stuff from him so far, only 1 hit allowed on the Jesse Freet single. As the payoff is grounded left side, about the same situation there. A foul ball outside of the third base bag. Count remains full, 3 balls, 2 strikes. Lugo stands back in. The lefty Hughes shakes off a couple of signals from Castellana. Now he'll come home, and it runs inside and gets Lugo on the thigh. So a hit by pitch puts a runner aboard. That breaking ball came inside and got Lugo right on the inner thigh. As that'll bring KJ Leschko to the plate. We'll have a pinch runner for Newberry. It's Riley Stout coming in to pinch run. So Stout will come in and pinch run. KJ Leshko will come to the plate. A note about Leshko in his true freshman season, he started all 13 games up to this point, so Newberry asking a lot out of its true freshman middle infielder, as now Nick Castellano will trot out and chat with Griff Hughes. Haven't seen Stout in this series, so not 100% sure what he provides on the base paths. As Castellano chats with Hughes, nobody out. Here, top 5, Carson-Newman leads 2-0. And now Tom Griffin's going to come out and have a word with this pitcher. All he does is take a little look at what this series has held. It's been a lot through the first 2 games, as this one is the capper series finale between Carson-Newman and Newberry. 6-5 final yesterday. Newberry took a 3-0 lead. Carson-Newman battles back with 5 runs in the 6th to take a 5-3 lead, but then Newberry strikes back with 1 in the 7th, 1 in the 8th, and then no more scoring till the bottom of the 11th. Carson Cochran got one through the right side of the infield, and an error by Jacob LeBron in right brings in Aiden Gibson to give Carson-Newman the dramatic 6-5 win. Now today, Carson-Newman and Newberry all tied up at 1 after 2 innings, and then an 11-run offensive explosion from Newberry kind of set the tone for the rest of the game. The Eagles were able to battle back and get it within 5 runs twice, but couldn't make up the 11-run deficit as the Eagles dropped that one to fall to 1-1 in the South Atlantic Conference. Newberry gets its first South Atlantic Conference win, now 1-4 on the season, as Hughes ready to go. Leshko will square to bunt. He'll bunt it right back to the mound. Hughes scoops it up, throw to first in time for out number 1, but it does a job and moves Stout over to second. So Stout over to second, and this will bring Donovan Ford to the plate for the 3rd time here in game number 2. As the righty steps in, Stout takes his lead off second base. The lefty Hughes looks home, comes set at the belt. Deals the first pitch to Castellana. It's in there for strike 1. So 0-1 the count to Donovan Ford, who's had himself a nice start to the year. 3.02 average, 16 hits. As Hughes sets, ready to steal the 0-1. Look back at second, nobody there. As Hughes tried to get that move to work, they got it to work against Cedarville, where he faked the ball to the shortstop Miller, and the whole infield pretended like it got through. That worked against Cedarville. Stout not fooled that time. As you take a look at it, the Eagles do a pretty good job selling that. And I'm impressed with Stout coming in for the first time this series, not falling for it. As Hughes will deal the 0-1, it's inside to Ford. Count moves 1-1. The Newberry first base coach was very adamant to stay put on that play. He knew exactly what Griff Hughes was trying to do, as the Eagles fooled Cedarville with that in the last home series. Here's a 1-1. Ford lines it out to deep center. McLean back makes the play. Now Stout's going to take off for third. The throw is offline, so Riley Stout will advance 90 feet to third base, but there is 2 away. Checking back to see if Stout left early. He did not. Good swing from Ford. Nice job on McLean to get back on it. Let's see Stout. Can't tell if he left in time or not, but nonetheless, Calvin Griffin said he left in time. So 2 away for Jacob LeBron. As Ford moves to 0 for 3 here in game 2. First pitch from Hughes is outside and gets past Castellana, as Castellana can't find the ball. Stout stays put as a third base coach for Newberry, frustrated, as that likely should have scored a run for Newberry, but it does not, as Castellana eventually able to find the baseball, and there's no advancement. So a nice break for the Eagles there. As you see, it gets past Castellana, rattled up against the wall, went all the way to the other side, and Jacob LeBron not happy with Riley Stout on third base. So 1-0 the count as LeBron takes low. The count now 2 balls and no strikes. So a missed opportunity for Newberry to slice his deficit in half. We'll see if LeBron is able to cash him in regardless. Lefty-lefty matchup here as Hughes comes set. Here's a 2-0. That's low, ball 3. Cade Faircloth and Rhett Jolly do up on deck and in the hole, as Hughes is looking to battle back in this 3-0 count. 2 down, runner on third, and Riley Stout. 3-0 is high. It's a 4-pitch walk that works Jacob LeBron aboard for the third time here in the second game. Reached on an error, now 2 walks, as that'll bring Cade Faircloth to the plate with 2 down. Now Travis Tingle is going to come out and have a chat with Griff Hughes, and the dugout will likely come out to congratulate Griff Hughes on a great start. That'll be the end of the day for Griff Hughes. We'll have a new arm coming in for the Eagles with 2 down the top of the 5th. Runners on the corners. Griff Hughes' day is concluded. We'll take a look at his line, a very impressive line. On the other side, Eagles still lead 2-0, but Newberry threatening in the top of the 5th here on the Eagles Sports Network.
There's something about a small community that unites us, whether it's cheering on our favorite team or the way we come together in a crisis. Small communities are made up of people with big hearts. We're dedicated to hard work and innovation through sunny days and stormy nights. AEC is always here, powering the people and the places that make our community a spectacular place to call home. AEC, power what matters most.
Insurance, it's about people, not things. It's about security. It's about confidence. It's about relationships. It's about trust. It's about you. As a local independent agent, Bible Insurance Agency can design an insurance program that's just right for you and your family. Give the people you love safe, sound, secure protection from Auto Owners Insurance. Call Bible Insurance Agency 423-586-4320 or go by 1600 East Andrew Johnson Highway in Morristown.
Two outs here in the top of the 5th, and that'll give way to Hunter Harrington coming in to take over for Griff Hughes. We'll take a look at Griff's line before we take a look at the impressive stats so far for Hunter Harrington. Griff Hughes, 4 2/3 innings pitched, 1 hit, 2 walks, 7 strikeouts. He had 5 straight at one point in this ball game. So great start for Griff as he'll hand the ball off to Hunter Harrington, who, as I mentioned, has had a very impressive start to his 2024 season. A 1.04 ERA in 8 2/3 innings pitched. Cade Faircloth steps up. He represents a go-ahead run at the plate. As here's the first pitch from Harrington. That's in there for strike 1. So LeBron at first after the walk. And Riley Stout on third base. He came in a pinch run for Jamar Lugo, who was hit by a pitch earlier in the inning. The 0-1 is down low for ball 1. Castellano not able to find the ball for a second, and turns out it's right in front of him. He's able to get back to it just in time to not allow LeBron to advance from first to second. 1-1 the count to the dangerous Cade Faircloth. As Harrington sets to the belt, the 1-1. Low, ball 2. Looking around the Eagle infield, Harrison Travis at first, Cole Nathan at second, Trey Miller at short, Aiden Gibson at third, and Nick Castellano behind the dish. As Harrison sets and fires, this one chopped right side and will stay foul. In the outfield, Sam Stern in right, Dalton McLean in center, and Spencer Williams in left field. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Harrington looking to strand runners on the corners and maintain the Eagles' 2-0 advantage. As he sets, deals a 2-2 to Faircloth. Fouled off again as he stays alive. Top 5 here at Silver Diamond Baseball Complex. It's been a pitcher's duel between Hunter French and Griff Hughes. Now Hunter Harrington, the first relief pitcher of the ball game. As Hunter French struggled a bit early, allowed 2 runs in the bottom of the first, but since then, 3 straight scoreless innings. As here's the next 2-2 to Cade Faircloth. This one chopped right side. Nathan will field it at second and throw to first in time for out number 3. Harrington pounds his chest, reasonably so, coming off the mound as he came in a big situation. First and third, 2 outs. He gets the final out of the inning and will head to the bottom of the 5th. Eagles maintain the 2-0 lead here on the Eagles Sports Network.
Don't know what to wear on game day? Head over to shopseeandeagles.com for all of your Carson-Newman athletics gear. You can find clothing from Adidas, Columbia, Nike, and Under Armour to cover you from head to toe. ShopSeeAndEagles.com also has duffel bags, backpacks, jewelry, pet supplies, and gifts. Don't waste any more time. Prove you are the ultimate Carson-Newman fan with the official gear of the Eagles at ShopSeeAndEagles.com. Visit today.
Dorm food got you down? Need a home-cooked meal? Then Lisa's Country Kitchen is for you. Lisa's Country Kitchen has been feeding Carson-Newman students for 15 years. Lisa's has a family-friendly atmosphere all day long, from the morning with her $2.99 breakfast specials to dinner with Lisa's fresh, never-frozen steaks. Carson-Newman students get a 10% discount with their student ID.
Lisa's Country Kitchen on Route 92 off Old Andrew Johnson Highway. The best food for the best prices.
Back to the top of the order for the Eagles. Big-time job by Hunter Harrison coming out of the pen in a tough situation. First and third and 2 outs. Facing arguably Newberry's best hitter, and he gets him to end the inning. Here's Dalton McLean as he watches outside, ball 1. Defensive change for Newberry. Chandler Mims in at second. The rest of the infield stays the same. Same with the outfield. As here's the 1-0. It's outside, ball 2. 2 balls and no strikes to Dalton McLean here to lead off the bottom of the 5th as he'll watch the third pitch down low for ball 3. 3 balls and no strikes, the true leadoff man for the Eagles. And Dalton McLean as the 3-0 is in there for strike 1. Take all the way from McLean for the first strike of the at-bat. No runs on 1 hit for Newberry, 2 runs on 4 hits for Carson-Newman as here's the 3-1. McLean watches strike 2. Spencer Williams on deck has 2 of the Eagles' 4 hits, a single and a double. As he stands on deck, here's a payoff to McLean. This one sliced right side, foul. So about 2/3 of the way through this one, the Eagles hold the 2-0 advantage. Looking to bounce back from the 16-11 loss in game 1. As here's the 3-2. McLean laces it to left. Faircloth the read on it, and he'll make the play on the line for out number 1. Hard hit ball from McLean. Just found the glove of Faircloth and left for the first out of the inning. Here's Spencer Williams. Mentioned he's had a productive afternoon at the plate. 2 for 2 with a single and a double. As he awaits the first pitch from French, swings at it down low for strike 1. French got him to chase there as Williams tried to golf it. .360 average on the year for Spencer Williams. 9 hits, 5 RBIs, again 4 coming in that game against Cedarville. 1 swing of the bat. The 0-1 is down low for ball 1. 1 down, nobody on for Williams and the Eagles. Here in the bottom half of the 5th. Again, the Eagles looking to keep that 7 straight home series streak alive, in which the Eagles have won 7 in a row. 1-2 the count now on the pitch called strike on the outside corner to Williams. It'd be a big one, too, against this Newberry team picked to finish first in the South Atlantic Conference again. Hasn't been quite the start they've been looking for as the 1-2 is fouled off again. Williams stays alive. But nonetheless, this Newberry squad is talented. We've seen it on full display this weekend. And coming off a win against the top 5 team on the road. So this Newberry team came in with momentum on their side, and Carson-Newman has tried to do his job to erase that. Spencer Williams swings and misses, strike 3. First time Williams sent back to the dugout here in this ball game. As French gets his second punch out of the afternoon. Nice pitch that kind of fell off the table there to Williams as he's retired. Now here's James Denton. Lefty-lefty matchup here between Denton, righty-lefty matchup here as Denton watches down low for ball one. The lefty Denton had a home run in game one, a two-run blast that gave the Eagles a little momentum after trailing 12-1. Here's a 1-0. He watches outside corner, calling strike one. Nice job behind the plate from Jolly to frame that one up a bit as he brings it back in. 2 down here in the bottom of the fifth as Denton watches low and in for ball two. Bottom 5 here at Silver Diamond Baseball Complex. Again, we'll play just 7 here in game 2. The second game of the twin bill between Carson-Newman and Newberry. The right-handed French on the mound winds up, deals a 2-1. Denton skies it left side. Free after it, down the third base line, and he takes care of it. Nice play by Jesse Free, pirouetting down the third base line, and he grabs it over his shoulder for out number 3. So that'll send us to the top of the 6th. The Eagles holding on to a 2-0 lead as you take a look back at this brilliant play by Free. We'll head to the top of the 6th inning. Hunter Harrison back out there for inning number 6 on the Eagles Sports Network.
How do you know you're in a community, not just a town? Well, strangers smile as they walk by. They refill your coffee without you asking. And when you ask directions, people offer to walk you there. Communities give more. The way you know when you walk into First Bank that you are in a real community bank. Great products, direct access to your local bankers, and relationships that can last a lifetime. Don't just have an account. Have a community with First Bank. Member FDIC.
At InterDigital, we strive to be a leading provider of cutting-edge digital and marketing solutions. At InterDigital, we want to help our clients find success. Our team of technology gurus work together to ensure InterDigital continues to progress forward as technology advances. At InterDigital, we make technology work for you. Visit interdigital.com for IT support, web development, virtual tours, graphic design, internet marketing, mobile app, and film production services.
InterDigital, laser focused on your success.
Back for the top of the 6th. Eagles lead 2-0 with Rat Jolly stepping up to the dish, and the dangerous Hunter Harrison on the rubber for the Eagles recorded the last out of the 5th, and it was a big one. It's the go-ahead run at the plate, and Newberry could have brought it within 1, scoring the runner on third, but couldn't do so. Harrison back on the mound. He sets and deals to Jolly, runs it inside for ball 1. Sunny afternoon here in Jefferson City, but don't let that fool you. It's windy and it's cold, about 45 degrees. And a heavy breeze. Here's the 1-0. Down the middle for strike 1. 1 ball and 1 strike to the catcher, Jolly. Righty-righty matchup between Harrison and Red Jolly as here's the 1-1. Just misses the outside corner for ball 2. Again, looking ahead in the Carson-Newman schedule of another home series here against Tusculum next weekend. And then on the road against UVA Wise. As Jolly chops it up the middle towards second. Nathan knocks it down, but can't handle it with the bare hand. And that's an E4 on Cole Nathan. A rare misstep by the freshman in the infield. He's been pretty solid defensively. Can't make the play that time. And it puts Rhett Jolly aboard. See, Nathan knocked it off his chest. Looked like he was going to be able to scoop it up and make the play, but can't handle it with the bare hand. As now it'll bring Jesse Free to the plate. He has the only hit of the afternoon for Newberry. He'll square around a bunt, now pull back for ball 1. Free hitting .273 on the season, 12 hits, 4 RBIs, 2 walks, 5 strikeouts for him. 1 ball and no strikes to count. Here's a pitch. Free squares around a bunt again, pulls back, but that's called strike 1. Again, looking at the Carson-Newman schedule, home series with Tusculum and UVA Wise March 8th and 9th. And then a chance for a little revenge in a midweek on March 12th against the Lee Flames. Here's the 1-1. Free puts down the bunt. Harrington scoops it up on the mound, throw to first in time for out number 1. Does move Jolly over 90 feet to second, but a big out number 1 on the bunt by Jesse Free. So we'll have a pinch hitter. It's Luke Compton pinch hitting for Brody Winter. As you see, nice job by Harrington to come off the mound to make the play for the first out of the top of the 6th. Here's the left-handed Compton. As Jolly takes his lead off second. Tying run at the plate for Newberry here in the 6th. First pitch of the at-bat, grounded up the middle. It's Miller at short that scoops it up, throw to first in time to get Compton for out number 2. Jolly moves to third. But again, a nice play defensively by the Eagles. It's Miller to take care of it. As he moves to his left, scoops it up on the hop. Throws to Travis in time to get Compton, who was trying to leg it out down the first base line. Here's Henry Gibson with 2 down, runner on third, and Rhett Jolly as Harrington will step off. Top 6 here at Silver Diamond Baseball Complex. This one has gone along breezily as here's the first pitch, the at-bat to Gibson. It's outside for ball 1. One ball and no strikes to count to Henry Gibson. As here's the 1-0 from Harrington. It's in there for strike 1. Tying run at the plate for Newberry. As the righty Harrington sets, the lefty Gibson awaits. The 1-1 is outside, ball 2. Two balls and 1 strike to the first baseman, Gibson. Here's a pitch from Harrington, swing and a miss down low, strike 2. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 away. Runner on third with Newberry looking for its first run of this ball game. Harrington sets, deals a 2-2, chopped foul. Barely stays alive there, as Newberry's only been able to salvage 1 hit in this ball game. That says a lot because Carson-Newman used 8 pitchers last game. A lot of freshmen had to come in and toss a rock for the Eagles, and now it's been Griff Hughes and Hunter Harrington trying to carry the Eagles through this one. The 2-2. Swing and a miss up high, strike 3. Hunter Harrington sets down Henry Gibson for the 3rd out of the inning. And for back-to-back innings, Hunter Harrington strands a runner on third. And the Eagles will head to the bottom of the 6th with a 2-0 lead. What a pitch from Hunter Harrington gets Gibson to chase. For out number 3, we'll head bottom 6. Eagles lead 2-0 here on the Eagles Sports Network.
Sure, we've been around a while, 171 years to be exact. We know the power of a liberal arts-based Christian education and the tremendous potential of what can be found on this campus, within this community. We are adventurers, dreamers, believers, passionate and compassionate, curious and clever, driven by a common purpose towards a common goal.
I found my passion.
I found purpose.
We are Carson-Newman.
What will you find?
Domino's Pizza in Jefferson City and Morristown wants to help feed your business. When you're hungry at lunch, show your business card at Domino's in Jefferson City and Morristown when you make your purchase for pickup or delivery to get 25% off the entire order. That's 25% off your order at Domino's in Jeff City and Morristown when you show your business card. Call 865-471-6700 to get a pizza. Domino's, the official pizza of the Carson-Newman Eagles.
Welcome back for the bottom of the 6th. Eagles out in front 2-0. Both runs coming in the first. Both teams scoreless. Well, Newberry's been scoreless all the way through as Harrison Travis stepping in against Hunter French. Travis dribbles it down, third base line, and foul. So French has gone 5 strong. Besides those 2 runs allowed in the first, his ERA has dipped to 4.61 on the season after starting at 5.19. So Travis in the box, looking for a quality at-bat here. The 0-1 is inside and low, ball 1. What a job it's been for the combination of Griff Hughes and Hunter Harrington this afternoon. Again, Griff goes the first 4 2/3 as Travis fights this one off, but it goes off his ankle, and he's a little shaken up in the box. Actually, it looks like that got his shin as he's trying to walk it off here. as Harrison Travis will step back in the box. Went down for about half a second, then popped back up. As the count sits 1-2, the pitch from French. Travis watches the sweeping breaking ball down the middle. Strike 3. Nice pitch from French to freeze up Travis for out number 1. Third strikeout for Hunter French. As you see, that one just broke at the perfect time. What a pitch from French. As now there's one away. Nobody on for Nick Castellana. Here's a pitch. Dribbled left side foul. No balls and 1 strike to the Eagles' backstop. Aiden Gibson on deck for the Eagles here with 1 down. The 0-1 swung on a miss down low, strike 2. So Newberry will come up in the top of the 7th, trailing regardless. But the Eagles looking to add some insurance here and make it a bit more comfortable of a 7th inning as the 0-2 gets off the helmet of Nick Castellana, and he'll take his base as that one got away from Hunter French in an 0-2 count. So Castellana takes it off the noggin, and he'll trot down to first. See, that one just got off the top of his helmet, and now Luke Goforth will come in a pinch run. And Nick Castellano will head back to the bench, knocks on his helmet. So it's going to take more than that to get me out of this game. As now Aiden Gibson will step up to the plate. One out, runner on first for the Eagles. Here with 1 away. Gibson has a quick chat with Tom Griffin down the third baseline. And he'll step in, ready to roll with 1 down. So Newberry will have its last chance in the 7th. Again, pretty uneventful ballgame. The Eagles have been able to get it done so far. But a sacrifice fly has been the difference here in this one. And a fielder's choice that scored 1. Gibson takes on the outside corner for strike 1. No balls and 1 strike to count to the Eagles' third baseman. The righty awaits the 0-1. French will come home. This one, dribbled right side and through. Goforth taking off on the pitch. He'll go for third, and he's in there standing up. It's a single. Nice hit and run. The Eagles have been able to execute that well in this game twice now. The Eagles have pulled off a clean hit and run as Gibson singles through the right side and Goforth moves over to third. Pretty textbook right there. Goforth taking off on the pitch, and then Gibson lining it through the right side of the infield. Perfect stuff right there between Gibson and Goforth, with runners on the corners now and 1 down. Second hit of the afternoon for Aiden Gibson, as Trey Miller will step up. French comes set, deals the first pitch to Miller. This one's skied high, shallow right. We'll see if it's deep enough as LeBron comes in. Goforth is going to tag from third, but he's going to pull up right there. That's a nice throw from LeBron on the line, and there's 2 away. That'll bring up Sam Astern as Miller's fly out not deep enough to score Goforth. Astern will try to do so with 2 down. Again, in limited opportunities, Sam Astern has been solid, hitting with .357 on the year. The righty Astern steps in. French sets. Astern squares around a bunt, pulls back, and it's called a strike on the inside part of the plate for strike 1. 2-0 Eagles lead here, bottom 6. Looking to add to this lead, runner 90 feet away, and Luke Goforth. And Aiden Gibson stands on first. French sets the 0-1. This one's the line to right. LeBron coming in. He'll make the play on the run for out number 3. So the Eagles straying runners on first and third. Go down scoreless in the bottom of the 6th, but Newberry, with its back up against the wall, will step up in the top of the 7th. 2-0 Eagles lead. We'll see if Newberry can bring it back on the other side here on the Eagles Sports Network.
Domino's Pizza in Jefferson City has deals for Carson-Newman students. Bring in your valid student ID when you order for pickup or delivery, and Domino's in Jefferson City will give you a steaming hot large one-topping pizza for $4.99. That's a large one-topping pizza for Carson-Newman students for $4.99 at Domino's in Jeff City. Call 865-471-6700 to order. That's 865-471-6700. Domino's, the official pizza of the Carson-Newman Eagles.
Okay, let's see. I'm ready to do this. Carson-Newman. It's been around since 1851. Lots of flexible online programs. Wow. World-class accredited academics. A faith and learning environment with professors who really care about me. A top 10 best value school. Carson-Newman gives $48 million a year in financial aid. This is the perfect place. I'm in.
Back for the top of the seventh. Eagles lead 2-0 here on the Eagles Sports Network. Hunter Harrington remains on the mound. Spencer Bright comes in to catch the top of the seventh. And a pinch hitter stepping in for Newberry. It's Keller Osborne, the 6'2" freshman. So Osborne to the plate with no one on and no one out. 8-9-1 we go. As Osborne will pinch hit. Leschko on deck. Donovan Ford in the hole. Harrington sets, steals first pitch of the at-bat. Clips the outside corner for strike one. Eagles need 3 outs to secure the series win over Newberry. Would be their 8th straight home series win. As here's the 0-1. Fouled off. Count 0-2. No balls and 2 strikes to the 6'2" freshman as the lefty steps back in. The righty Harrison looks home, comes set at the belt. The 0-2. Chopped up the middle. Harrington makes the play on the mound on the backhand. Throw to first in time for out number 1. What a play by Hunter Harrington. If that ball gets through, could have been a base hit. That's the awareness of Harrington to leap off the mound and make that play. Toss over to first in time for the first out. So we'll see a pinch hitter here. Leschko will not step up to the dish. It'll be Bryson Knuckles in to hit with 1 down. Harrington sets and deals to the righty. He watches strike 1. So the left-handed hitter. Or the righty in the box. Excuse me. Righty matchup here between Harrington and Knuckles, who's hitting .318 on the year. The 0-1 is in there for strike 2. No balls, 2 strikes, 1 down here, top 7. Again, the last inning we will play today. Eagles looking to close it out and slam the door to take 2 out of 3 from Newberry. The 0-2 breaking ball right down the middle. Strike 3. You could see the motion from up here. Harrington broke that one right across the heart of the plate. Beautiful pitch. And now Newberry is down to his last out. Eagles lead 2-0. Top 7. 2 down for the leadoff man, Donovan Ford. Harrington sets at the belt. The first pitch of the at-bat is high and away for ball 1. So to recap, Griff Hughes comes in and pitches 4 2/3. Hunter Harrington tasked with the last 2 1/3 of this ball game. Here's a 1-0. Slice right side and foul. Count moves 1 ball and 1 strike. 1 ball, 1 strike, 2 down. Here top 7. Harrington sets at the belt, the 1-1. Down low, ball 2. The righty Ford steps back in. 2-1 the count. Here's the pitch. Fouled off. Count now 2-2. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. As you see, Ford check swings and fouls it off. Top 7, 2-0. Carson-Newman leads. Newberry down to its last strike. The pitch just misses the outside corner. The Eagles were ready to come out of the dugout and celebrate, but they'll have to wait. That one was really close, but Harrington just misses. Payoff on the way. 3 balls, 2 strikes. The pitch. Low and away, ball 4. Ford will take his base. So Newberry lives to fight another day with Jacob LeBron stepping up. Tying run to the plate here in the 7th. As the righty Harrington sets to deal the lefty LeBron. The pitch is low and in, ball 1. The dangerous Cade Faircloth stands on deck, so Harrington trying to deal with LeBron, but he's no easy task either. With 14 hits on the year, almost as many walks too with 12. Here's a 1-0. In there on the outside corner, strike 1. 1 ball, 1 strike, 2 down with 4 to board first after the 2-out walk. Harrington sets the 1-1. Swing and a miss, strike 2. For the second consecutive batter, Newberry is down to its last strike, a 1-2 count. Harrington looking to slam the door on the Wolves. The 1-2 pitch. Line left side and foul. Count remains 1 ball and 2 strikes. As LeBron very late on that one, just able to fight it off to the left side, clanking off the Bobby Wilson Training Center down the left field line. Count remains 1-2. Harrington to give the Eagles their 8th straight home series win. He sets. The 1-2. Swing and a miss up high, strike 3. Hunter Harrington slams the door on Newberry, and the Eagles secure the series win in a 2-0 win here in the 7th-inning game of the doubleheader. What a job by the Eagles pitching staff. They get it done as Harrington gets LeBron to chase up high. In Game 1, the Eagles used 8 pitchers. They only needed 2 in Game 2. Griff Hughes, 4 2/3, 7 strikeouts for him. And Hunter Harrington comes in for the last 2 1/3. No problem. The Eagles win 2-0 and win 2 out of 3 against the Newberry Wolves here at Silver Diamond Baseball Complex. What a series it's been. To recap, the Eagles dropped the first one 16-11, but completely opposite Game 2. The Eagles scored 2 runs in the bottom of the first, the only runs in this game, enough to get it done. Eagles take 2 of 3 from Newberry. They'll be back at home next week to take on Tusculum in a weekend set, have the Tuesday midweek game off, so the Eagles will take some time to recuperate and get ready for that series with their rivals. Signing off for the last time, Ryan Wilkes for the Eagles Sports Network. Have a great rest of your weekend. We'll talk to you later right here on the Eagles Sports Network.